All right, I'm hitting the button.
Okay, man. Right on. Okay. I guess I should take off.
And we're live. Welcome to Beers with Bad Company. I'm Bad Company, or the Beer Man, whatever. If you're a kid,
Cheers, Evan.
don't drink on YouTube. It's against the law. Everybody else.
Cheers, Evan.
What's going on, Dave? We do need to figure out how to get a slouchy emoji here. I gotta fucking learn how to make that shit.
Yeah, that would
I know
work.
some people that can figure it out for me.
Does Devin's forearm know how to do all that stuff? I don't know. Somebody knows how to friggin'
Yeah, there's lots of people that can help me figure that shit out. But
yeah, I'm not a real.
I was probably the guy I'm gonna get to teach me some of that shit.
Yeah, I'm not a real big computer guy or nothing.
Holy shit, we had a super chat while I was not here from David Tomes. Sparkle Puff fun. That's fucking awesome. I should go get some Sparkle Puff for the next show.
Whenever. I know you don't mind it. You had it a few times, and you.
Oh, I fucking like it.
Yeah, and hey, now I wasn't on the other one, but did Big B ever actually try it? I thought he had one. I thought I saw a video where it looked like he had one in his hand, but I don't know.
I don't recall. I don't,
because I remember he said one week, he said next week we're going to do some Sparkle Puff challenge, or what, not challenge, but he's going to have some. So but we didn't follow up with that one, so I don't know if it ever happened.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever tried it yet, but we are definitely going to get him on it at some point. We'll be getting him here.
Well, yeah. Well, the Sparkle Puff is not for everyone. It's not for the faint of heart.
No, it's a fucking strong beer. Like, I doubt Marcus could handle it. The Irish aren't used to alcohol being in their beer.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what you said. The beer over there, although it tasted good, like was weak as fuck.
I didn't say it tasted good. I said the Guinness was good, which is basically all I drank when I was there.
Well, when
the rest of the beer didn't even have any fucking alcohol in it.
Right. So why would you drink it?
Drink a non-alcoholic beer. Who the fuck wants to hang out in an AA meeting drinking beer? This is bullshit. What's White Wolf say here? Evan, that cunt Jake forbid me from coming over here, but I told him that he's not my dad and I have my own free will most of the time. Yeah, fuck that cunt Jake.
Yeah,
he's not my real dad. I'm a grown-ass man. I'll do what I want.
It's like redonkulous.
Fucking Aussie. What a guy. Maybe we might let out that video of Ozzy playing Weekend at Bernie's. Marcus, what the fuck do you mean fake news? Fake news. The fucking bottle of Jack Daniels froze in the fridge. There's no fucking alcohol in that. Don't give me that. And the beer is all, look it up. Fucking Google it. Everybody's got the internet. You're getting like Budweiser and shit, that's 3%, not 5%. Right? Our light beer is stronger than that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The only thing that actually
our light isn't our light beer like 4.5 or something?
Our light beer is 4% usually. Like Bush is 4.7. But
it's not something I would ever choose to imbibe.
It's cheap. It doesn't taste bad. I like beer. I like most beers. That's Sparkle Puff. That's a unique one, though. You really taste that peach puree that it's made from. I enjoy it. What I really enjoy about that Sparkle Puff is how fucked up I can get from a few beers. Well,
it's an awesome beer buzz, man. Like literally, you quaff 4 of them and you are in happy place.
Well, like, the thing is,
like you don't need many of them.
But
a 2-4 is $118.80 or something.
Probably something close to that.
Because they're about because nobody usually buys them by the 2-4, but they're about $4.95 each.
I don't think they sell them by the 2-4. I think it's all just like single cans that you have to buy, and they just give you 24 of them.
Well, let me tell you something that happened today, and which happens almost every other week. Is I walk into the LCBO and I said, would you happen to have a 2-4 of Sparkle Puff that's unopened, like that has not been unwrapped yet, kind of thing? And yet, sure enough, today, Mark said, yep, sure do. And they'll go get it in the back for you if they have one. And
Yeah,
the
they
thing
just
is,
don't
you know,
sell
we
it
got
that
the
way.
internet now, so you can actually look up at the LCBO. You can actually look before you shop there. You can actually look and see what the fuck they have in stock and how many of whatever they have in stock. You can check that out first, and unless they fucked up their numbers, it's pretty accurate. So when you look at a store and it's got like 92 Sparkle Puffs, I'm pretty sure some of them are unopened yet. Like the 2-4 is not opened yet. So that's what I asked for.
Wow.
I buy them
It's
like
worth
that so
drinking.
I don't have to go out as much. You know, I don't have to, don't have to go out as much because
Well,
I'm
I
a
still have
hermit.
to go out all the time for beer. Like a 24 of those isn't going to last me long.
Well, well, for me, it lasts me a few days. Like, well, yeah, it lasts me a good few days, like 4 or 5 days. Like, well,
I'm
some
definitely
days
going to do the dozen of them on the show
depends.
again.
Is it a heavy day or a light day? You know, like some days you get up and it's raining and you don't want to fucking do anything and just like fuck it. It's like 9:30. Well, goddamn it, it's noon somewhere. So I just crack one. You know, like I had my coffee and I'm like, fuck the coffee. Like, fuck. Just grab a beer and it's like 9:30 or 10 and like, okay, this is the way this day is going.
Well, yeah, that's every day. Look, you can't drink all day unless you start first thing in the morning. So all these
Well, that's
motherfuckers
true.
out
How
there
could
being all
you
judgmental, you
unless it
can't drink
started?
before noon. They're
Yeah,
just idiots.
yeah,
And if
yeah.
you get into partaking in the meth, you don't actually sleep ever. So what's the point of waiting? It's still just last night still, right? Fuck it.
Yeah.
We'll just drink. I definitely would much prefer to drink. Chris, Mulva Hill, if you're out and about, I wouldn't mind having a 6-pack of
Oh,
Sparkle Puff delivered tonight. But I'm definitely going to try that dozen Sparkle Puffs during the show again.
I don't know. Come on, man. A dozen.
Well, I got
Well,
9 of
if you
them
could do a
last time.
dozen, if you could do a dozen and not like just outright pass out or vamp or like fucking werewolf out, like I think that'd be a hell of a thing if you could do 12.
Well, I did 9 last time, and I shotgunned one and chugged one.
You did. You did. That's
So,
true. That's true. You did.
and I still
And
got 9 of those in, but I already had more than a dozen pints in me before I started.
yes, you were drinking the fizzy pops, like
Yeah, I was drunk whenever we started the show.
yeah,
So if I
yeah.
got 9 in there,
So you were well hydrated with that weak stuff. You were already well hydrated. But I
I
do
don't think a
remember
dozen would be that big of a deal.
you texted me. You texted me the next day, and I don't know. You called. I don't think. No, you didn't directly call me an asshole, but you said that it was bad. That like because Sparkle Puff hurt a lot or something.
Oh, yeah. I was definitely fucking hungover. My memory turned right off. Now, I don't necessarily believe the wife, but she said I was sick that night when I went to bed.
Oh,
Apparently, she cleaned the can out in the morning, so there was no evidence that I got sick,
mm,
but she says I did. I don't know if I fucking believe her, though,
wow. Well, why would you lie?
because she's like that. Because she doesn't want me to get that drunk and act stupid. But not going to work. I know her tricks. I get her tricks. I'm definitely going to do it again.
I know my girlfriend is embarrassed that I do this online and I like it seems like this is the only thing anybody's ever seen me do in the world. Like all they think of me is like, oh, he just drinks and smokes dope. He doesn't
Well,
he's nothing else other than that. And I guess my girlfriend is upset about that, but there's a lot more to me than drinking and smoking cannabis. I'll tell you that much. And you can ask me anything you want.
I mean, pretty much all I do is just drink. So maybe you just got to keep better friends, better company. Hang out with good company instead of bad company. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe bad company is where it's at.
Well, I have a lot of fun, so fuck it. Anybody that's reading the chat, Chris Mulvihill, that's BLM's dad. He runs
Really?
booze, cigarette,
Really?
whatever delivery service here in town.
That's awesome.
But he doesn't stock Sparkle Puff in his car.
Brendan's dad is in the chat.
Yep.
Chris, 6-minute delivery cold beer. Well, fucking bring me some. No. Well, if he's delivering from the beer store, he won't be able to get them because you can only get them.
No, he goes to the liquor store and stuff too.
Does he do? Is he like a dial a bottle or
something like that? Yeah. Just a delivery service. So you want it, they go get it, bring it to you. Charge you a small fee.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. But he doesn't stock Sparkle Puff. If I wanted a case of Bush or a case of Bud or something, it's already in the trunk, cold, waiting for me, right?
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
call
yeah,
him up.
yeah,
It's there in like 5 minutes, which is great. Except I want Sparkle Puff.
Yeah, I'm hello, I'm Mr. fucking special order over here. I don't order your regular crap. I almost despise like mainstream beers, like, you know, like, well, oh, who can deny I am Canadian, you know, Molson Canadian. But there's so many other beers out there that, like, to me, it's just like fizzy water with some yellow coloring and a little bit of beer flavor. It's so like young. It has no depth. There's no flavor. There's nothing. It's water. You're renting it. You're not buying it.
Wow. That's all booze. How much are you really absorbing out of the can of that? You just end up fucking blackout drunk and not remember shit.
I don't black out as much as hardly at all anymore because I've
You know what, Dave? I think we should try this out for a challenge.
What?
We'll both get Sparkle Puff. And we'll go beer for beer for a night. But you gotta keep up with me.
No,
and we'll see if you black out.
No, I won't black out, but you'll outdrink me. I think because I don't know how to
here's the thing.
guzzle.
If you're falling behind, when I finish my can, you just tilt it back and finish it. It's easy.
Well, I just keep drinking. I just keep drinking at a steady pace. But if I force myself, it'd be different. It'd be a real like challenge for the system, you know?
Right. That's why we call it a challenge. and we want to see if you black out, if you drink as much as I do.
I almost want to concede because I've seen you can guzzle like a liter of beer.
Well, a liter's no big deal. I can definitely do a liter.
I've seen you pour like a horseshoe of fucking liter of beer down your gullet. Like you have that ability to open your open your throat and pour it down, and I can't do that. So
well, I can, but it's faster if you actually drink it normally.
And you're younger than I'm just making excuses now because you're younger than me.
I don't know how much younger I am.
Metabolism is a little bit better. I do have experience with this particular drug of choice, but I feel that you would win a drinking contest against me, sir.
Well, yeah, that's why they call me the beer man.
Okay.
I win drinking contests against everybody.
But yeah, look at you drinking this water. See, that's the thing. You spend all night drinking this water.
Yeah, but I'll drink a lot of them.
I get nailed as a drunken one.
Hold on. I got a super chat here from Marcus.
Holy shit.
For 50 euros. Evan, did you hear on Jake's show? Hold on. Marcus, I believe you spelt here wrong. But I'm just going to assume that you were trying to, hear. Did you hear on Jake's show? Ingen wants a match with you at Arm Gods Ireland next St. Patrick's Day. Ahu, this is your mission. Do you accept? If Ingen wants a match, absolutely. I would absolutely do that.
Want to see a nice chunk of hash? There's a nice chunk of hash. Look at that. There's a nice chunk of hash right there. Nice chunk of black hashish. Oh, nice. Oh, God, that's just as much as me.
And that's the 25 micron. That's the strong stuff. That's good shit.
Oh, I love you, bud. Love you, bud. Like, you just showed me right up.
That's homemade. That's good stuff. Yeah, Marcus,
Yeah,
for
well,
sure.
yeah.
If Engin
Well,
wants
that's what
to
I'm
come to
saying.
Ireland and
that
arm wrestle
chunk.
me, I am definitely gonna fucking do it. I don't care if he wants to arm wrestle right or left, but I'll definitely fucking do the match. You know what? Actually, that reminds me of something. Today, Engin and I became Facebook friends.
No way.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to eat your ears anymore?
I think he just wanted to cut them off. Fuck's sakes.
Interesting.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
What a nice way to smoke hash.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my internet died for a second there.
Oh, you didn't glitch?
No, well, my computer told me that the internet was off for a minute, but whatever. Yeah, so Engin and I are now Facebook friends, so I can piss him off again. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I wonder what would happen if I sent him a link to the show.
Engin with us? No, it would be incongruent. It would not fit. It would be wrong. He's not he's so straight. He's not a drinker. He's not a partier, as far as I know.
Yeah, but I am.
Yeah, so am I. But like, it might
Well,
be
if
weird.
he doesn't want to join and have fun, fuck him.
Fucking invite him, yeah. But what will we talk about? Just because we don't talk about anything unless we're sparked.
I will talk about whatever the fuck I want and just find it funny. And he can get mad.
Oh, is somebody else coming in? James Killian?
He's been in for like 10 minutes, man.
Well, all I see is a fucking. Oh, there he is.
Trying to fix the lighting in here, but
Oh, crazy.
He actually joined the show right as you tapped your beer can and said about your experience with this drug of choice.
Oh,
I thought it was funny. I was like,
Well,
speaking of drugs of choice, here's Crazy Uncle Jim.
I just swiped
what drugs are you
recently
talking
and
about?
realized that
What?
this is really weird. Good
I
to
see
see
what
you,
you said
Crazy Uncle Jim.
or mate.
What did you say?
I said or mate.
Yeah, still not getting it.
What
you
a
hear
night.
me?
What?
What?
I think he said, what a night.
What a night.
You can't hear me?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
Oh,
I
I
can
can
hear you,
definitely
Matt.
beat Engin.
I can hear you. Can
The
you hear
little
me?
dude with caterpillars on his face. Like, he's not going to beat me arm wrestling. He's not going to beat me in anything like combatively competitive. It's not going to happen. No problem.
He's battled John Brzing.
Yeah, and did you see how badly he got fucking crushed?
Well, yeah, that's true too. Hey. Oh, never mind.
So what's new in the world with you and your homocycles?
Not a lot. I detoxed myself on Wednesday morning. So like last week, I didn't drink any alcohol Wednesday. Well, I drank alcohol, but it was like beer. I was trying to like drink as much as I could to keep myself from being sick, but I couldn't drink enough. No, I detoxed myself until Friday, which was my birthday. And then I've been drinking like a pint here and there, you know? But oh man, that was bad, dude. The fucking DTs were like bad. I was so
Wait a
loose.
minute.
Did
I was
You
shake?
get like withdrawals from
You
alcohol?
get shakes? You get the
Dude, I
shakes?
was
man?
hallucinating, dude. I was fucking hallucinating. It was bad. But the reason I wanted to detox
When did that
myself
kick
was-
in? After how? I gotta ask you this. You started having. How long were you sober before these weird shit started happening?
how long have I been sober? Oh,
Like what? Yeah, when did it kick in? Like when did the fucking brain
I
shit
woke up-
fucking happen? Like a day or 2 days or 3 days or what?
well, every day until I already detoxed myself, but every day I'd wake up at 4:30 a.m. sick. So then I had to like
I know
Drink.
what that's like.
yeah, so then I have to drink like a half a fifth. and then that'd get me straight, and then I'd be like
Oh,
good till like I'd be good till like afternoon, and then I'd kill that half a fifth, and then I would drink like
So you're telling me your body is like physically addicted to alcohol?
I mean, it was. I fucking detoxed myself.
Yeah,
this
man.
last
Like
weekend.
what,
Get
a
off
week ago?
Yeah. So Wednesday night was the worst because
Okay, I gotta let my cat
I
out.
got,
I'll be right back.
on Wednesday all I drank was beer, but I couldn't drink it fast enough. I drank like 6 tall cans. I was like throwing the beer up because my stomach was so full. But I was drinking as much beer as I could to try and get rid of the DTs, and it worked kinda. It was terrible.
Right. So you sit there and chug beer and still go through withdrawals.
Yeah, it was terrible. So then the beer wasn't strong enough, so then I went and got like Thursday I drank like a bunch of Mike's Harders, which was even worse, but it's stronger.
Yeah, just
And
fill
then-
yourself full of sugar. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Okay,
But
where are we
basically
here?
Wednesday I drank a bunch of beer, and then Tuesday
I don't know what my phone can
Thursday
see.
I drank a bunch of Mike's Harders, and then Friday I didn't drink anything until like 5 o'clock at night, and it was my birthday. So I drank a pint, and then Saturday I didn't drink, and then Sunday I didn't drink. I haven't drinking actually since, but I got another fifth. I got a little pint.
So you're
Oh,
like
right.
sober now.
No, I'm just sobering up because I'm going back to work. I can't go to work fucking dope sick, you know?
Of
Dope
course
sick.
not, man.
Are you dope sick or booze sick? Like, what do you?
Booze, dude, it's I never
You're
thought
telling
that
me that your body is so physically weak,
Hi,
it is
Roy.
addicted to alcohol.
it was. I'm good now.
I don't think that's even fucking possible, man. Like, I don't believe it.
I'm good now. But when I went to go do
Yeah,
my
James, I would suggest getting off the hard liquor and getting
I
on a
did.
more stable, lower
Just drinking like a
alcohol
little
level
pint.
shit.
Well, if you really want to get booze into your system, you're best off to drink a wine that's about 18%. I mean, you can get beers up to 18%, but they taste like fucking shit.
Yeah.
That Sparkle Puff's pretty good. What is it, 10.2?
Yeah,
But 18% is going to be your best alcohol absorption rate. So you will actually get drunk drinking
port,
18% alcohol.
like port or sherry.
Well, the only reason I was drinking the beer on Wednesday and the mics on Thursday was to keep myself from like shitting and pissing and puking everywhere, and like just help me a little bit, you know. But I went through the withdrawals pretty bad. I was pretty fucked up until Friday, and then Friday I felt okay, and then I drank a pint because it was my birthday, but just a pint, and I woke up the next day feeling fine, and then I was fine on Sunday. I woke up today feeling fine, but I'm just gonna drink a pint tonight because I might have to go to work tomorrow.
Just
So
a pint.
This is
my
ridiculous.
my interview was like Tuesday, right? And on Tuesday I was still drinking heavily. I'm talking like more than 2 fists a day. I was drinking heavily. On my way to work, I fucking killed a pint.
Well,
I killed
what's a
pint.
fifth again? We went
What's
through
a
this
fifth?
before.
Roy, help with the translation. Roy, what's
How big is a fifth?
700. It's the size of a wine bottle.
750 milliliters.
750?
It's
Yeah.
very close, yeah.
Yeah,
26.
26.
Exactly
26 ounces.
750.
26.
It's a fifth is 750 milliliters.
Yeah, it's 20.
Oh,
It's
like
a
a
26.
26.
26 ounces.
Yeah,
So
and
what?
this is half. This is half of it.
Yeah, it's a Mickey.
It's a Mickey.
It's 350.
Yeah, Americans call this a pint, and anyways. I
Well,
like
we
yours
call
better,
that a Mickey. That fifth or whatever is a 26er. And then you got the
And-
1.14 liter. That's a 40. And then you got the 66er.
We call it a pint, a fifth, and a handle, or a half gal.
Half gallon.
Just
Interesting.
depends. But on my
Then
way
you
to
get those really big motherfuckers that are 3 liters.
3 liters. What?
Yeah. They call them a Texas Mickey. Everything's
Texas
bigger in
Mickey.
Texas, I
Yeah.
guess.
You're paying for the bottle, but
We only go
those are
to
cool ass
one-
bottles, man. They make
We only
some.
go
I
like
tried to
one
fucking
for
drink
11.
one of those in one night by myself.
No, you can't.
I tried. I got fucking close. I passed out crawling towards the bottle to get my last fucking pump out. There was only like that much left in the bottle. I did share a little bit with my cat. My cat really liked whiskey. Bandit was a fucking dickhead, man. If I give him a shot of whiskey, you just sit there and look at me like I'm stupid. and he'd fucking swat at me because I'm not sharing my booze with him. But if I put an ice cube in his little saucer and put a shot of whiskey in there with it, he'll just lick the ice cube until he drank all the whiskey. And then he'd come swat at me again until I gave him another shot. So the cat probably had 3 or 4 shots out of the bottle too. But I damn near finished that.
Nice.
My cat was an angry drunk.
Sounds
I
like
almost
it.
wrecked my bike on Tuesday from the withdrawal because I had an interview to do. So I decided.
So how do
to
you
go
even drive the bike if you're drinking that much all the time?
because
Yeah.
I had to get myself straight enough to at least get to the job interview. So I took half a fifth to the neck, got on the bike, and got to the job interview. And then I got into the machine, I operated and did what the guy wanted me to do because I had to prove that I could do what I told him I could do. Got the job, thank God. And then on my way home, I could feel it kind of wearing off. And I was literally 500 feet from my house, and I come around the corner, and I just go completely disoriented, and I had to pull over, and I started puking, just fucking everywhere. And I was so sick, dude. I was so sick. And then I grabbed a fifth, and then came on your show. But dude, it was bad, dude.
You need to start drinking like grape juice and orange juice and water. And lay off the heavy shit.
No, yeah, I got off. That was the last time I drank a fifth. I had a pint on my birthday, and I got a pint right now. It's just a little guy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, hard liquor doesn't I don't like it anymore. My system doesn't approve of it anymore.
I sure as fuck do.
Well, you're still
Fucking
young.
booze.
You're still young, Evan.
I may not have been born all that long ago, but I got a lot of fucking miles on the old fucking chassis here.
I like hard
happens-
liquor.
Now,
I'd love to
Dave,
sit down.
You guys
I'd love
know
to-
that Crazy
What?
Uncle Jim is absolutely full of shit, right?
I'm
Well,
taking him at
Right,
I'm
what, not
taking him at
drinking?
face value, man. I'm taking him at face value. If he's lying, then it's his problem.
That's what I'm lying about.
He's definitely just fabricating for your entertainment.
Well, that's
Sure, we'll go with that. That's fine.
Nobody
Well,
actually gets sick from alcohol.
Oh god.
yeah,
It was,
Fuck, I fucking drink, and I drink a lot. It does not bother me in the slightest to not drink tomorrow.
I'll ask you a question. You drink mostly beer, right? Do you drink liquor every day? It's not beer. I don't know.
I don't drink liquor every day, but I definitely do enjoy my liquor as well.
I
I
used
like
to.
my whiskey. I like my
so-
vodka.
I used to drink a
And I
lot.
really like my rum.
Yeah, so unless you're drinking hard A every single day, I'm not sure if you would get sick. I'm not sure.
I mean,
Sure, if what?
I do know that
You
when
can
I bought
relate?
a six pack of fucking Bush in their tall cans, and I fucking drank all 6 to the point where I couldn't even hold any more beer in my belly. And I
Well, no,
Yeah,
that's
you're
just
sober after
well,
6
to me.
beers.
That's just water. That's just water. You're just drinking pop. Like
yeah,
pretty
but I know,
much.
but I'm trying to get
There's a hint
clean,
of
right? So
alcohol in it. Like
I'm trying
there's
to
a
get
hint,
I'm trying to
vapor
detox.
in-
That's why I bought it, because I was trying to detox. I'm like, I'll get this fucking beer, this 4% alcohol, and then if I just drink it throughout the day, I'll be good. But I was still fucking sick, man. And I woke up in the middle of the night hallucinating, and I wrecked my room and punched a hole in it. I was fucking.
Hey,
So that was
Just
called
like,
a
I was
dream that you had at
hallucinating, man.
night when
I
you were
was hallucinating
sleeping.
so bad.
And the sick that you had was because you were hungover because you weren't drinking first thing in the morning again.
I don't get hungover.
Right. Because you wake up and start drinking. But
Here's
when
the
you try to not drink, all of a sudden you're fucking hungover. If you wake
Yeah,
up drunk and continue drinking, you're never going to get hungover.
Yeah, there's a huge difference because when you wake up hungover, you just feel kind of groggy, But if you wake up fucking DT and like your whole body's cold, it feels like your bones are gonna break. You're gonna fucking shit and piss yourself. Like it's
Yeah, it's
you
time for a
know all
beer.
this. I don't have to explain this, you know.
hey, do you know where people that drink pints of liquor and ride motorcycles, do you know where they usually end up?
Fun
Somewhere
zone.
face down in the woods. I don't know.
In the fucking graveyard.
Well, we all
Oh,
do.
wow,
eventually,
Roy.
right?
That was
That's pretty dark and
fucking zipped right in there with that one, huh?
Well, I mean, you can't get just fucking shit bombed and go out and drive a motorcycle and not. I mean, you're just rolling the dice every time,
Why not?
right? Well, I mean, go ahead. I mean,
The only
sooner or later,
only time I've ever even gotten close to crashing my bike was either I was like sick from not drinking, or like way back in the day when I was doing other drugs, dope sick. But I don't think I've ever came close to crashing it when I was like actually
Well,
high.
didn't you do some stunt driving, stunt jumping and stuff?
Some stuff. Yeah, when I was younger, and yeah, I did that sober. I was a teenager.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What with
Oh, I
what
got a
like
buddy of mine
with
that,
what like with motocross?
Yeah. My uncle had a bunch of bikes. My uncle had a motocross track, and he had a
Oh, that's cool.
Husqvarna. He had a Husqvarna 250 TC,
Oh,
and he had
fuck.
a 382 stroke and a 520. He had a lot of KTM's and a lot of Husqvarnas. He
I
doesn't
never
like
got
the
to
Japanese
have
ones.
any of that fun stuff.
Yeah, I was just blessed to have a cool uncle.
I had like a microscope. I was
Right.
studying
Check the chat.
pond life,
Might enjoy that one.
yeah, I saw that. Louis.
unicellular algae and stuff.
Yeah, I don't like freedom.
Yeah, I wasn't into
No, the
bikes.
comment below that.
Oh.
Aaron.
Now that's funny. Yeah. I don't think James is fucking serious at all. He's definitely full of shit. Because he's dead. But
yeah.
how
man,
about
I'm feeling-
switch
I'm
off
feeling-
of this bullshit? I needed beer to fix my fucking DTs.
That helped.
It's actually fun. Well, we got a super chat for White Wolf here.
Uh-oh.
Crazy Uncle Jim, have a peanut butter sandwich before your job interviews, after drinking and riding to the interview. Maybe add some jelly if you like that sort of thing. Maybe wear a COVID mask for the ugly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ugly motherfuckers are getting jobs left and right with these masks, huh?
That's what the beard's for, man.
Ah, fuck, it's so goddamn little right now.
I'm
Fucking-
sure it'll get bigger in mine soon enough. I've been growing this since August 25th.
I used to take my beard and I'd fold it up and put it in my hat like a face mask whenever I was trying to do some sketchy shit and I didn't want my face on camera.
Mine's to the point where I have to do this when I'm on the motorcycle. I have to like tie it like
Now,
this.
can you hold your
Otherwise-
hand straight, Jim?
Ow. Yeah.
Bullshit. Guys, full shit. So, did anybody actually watch the Ottawa Highlanders pay-per-view arm wrestling event that they had?
I didn't know what's going on.
No, I didn't.
Well,
Yeah,
you should check out the arm wrestling that was done there. It's not like world elite guys. It's not guys that you're going to know all around the world, but those motherfuckers were fighting. Like, there was some good fucking matches going on. Devin actually threatened to knock me out halfway through because I was commentating and he was rapping, and he may not have appreciated my commentary,
What'd you say?
but
to him?
there's some pretty funny shit involved with it.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
And the
That
guy
was
who
all-
runs the club, Daniel Labrie, he's getting stronger and stronger in his weight class. He's getting stronger and stronger. Daniel Labrie, the guy who owns the place where the club is.
Yeah, Dan, the Danimal.
Danimal.
Yeah, he was looking good. He was looking good.
He
He was
is
strong.
looking good, man.
Matthias, the guy that actually ran the event, is going to be jumping on here shortly.
Yeah, Danimal's looking strong.
But
That's
maybe we'll
he
wait
looks
till
strong.
Matthias gets in. We can go through all that shit. Because I had some questions but if you guys haven't seen the event, you wouldn't be able to answer them anyways.
Oh, there was some good matches. Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic.
That was on Thursday, wasn't it?
It was.
For some reason, I can't remember what I was doing, but I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I was happy to see Maynard kick Bob's ass because last time I had a little match against Bob, he beat me. Well, I mean, I don't train, so I don't blame him for winning because when I first met Bob, I crushed him. But he was training for over a year, and I was drinking beer and eating burgers, and didn't do fuck all. And the next time I matched him, like had a match, yeah, he just crushed me. He just top rolled me. I had nothing. I had no riser. I had no fucking anything to fight with.
That's what Beerman does. He drinks beer and
Uh,
eats burgers.
Yeah,
True,
but he
not
probably
the Balam Live one. I think that was Umesh's event.
Yeah, that was Umesh's. Yeah.
Well, Matthias
Oh,
will be
that
here in
one.
about half an hour to answer any questions about shit like that I don't fucking know.
But yeah, that event was fun. That Ottawa high hooker pay-per-view that was like $5. Like that was a really entertaining thing if anybody wanted to see
So did
it.
you actually watch the whole thing?
Most of it, yeah. I bought it, I think.
But did you watch it while it was live?
I might have been asleep. I don't know. I don't remember.
Why do I bother asking you anything?
Well, because I'll tell you the truth. First of all, I just don't I don't remember right now that.
Well, I mean, the answer of I don't know, might have been asleep, but I did buy it. I don't know. I would have rathered you fucking lied to me at that point.
I can't.
Wolf, I actually have no idea what this is. I'm fucking blind.
Have you watched the Ottawa High Hookers pay-per-view?
It
I'm gonna
says
click yes.
50 on the label a bunch of times.
Clicking yes. Oh, most people said no. Most people
Well,
never saw it.
There are lots of the videos are just out on YouTube now.
Yeah, they're all
If, anybody
everybody's
wants to
putting
watch
out,
them. I don't know how to do that whole
everybody's
linking them into the chat, but
everybody's putting out individual stuff.
yeah, there was
Oh, the
a
pay-per-view.
lot of really good matches at it. Yeah, we'll wait for him to get back and then we'll talk about that. Did anybody watch the Be Strong 4 with
Yeah.
Devin versus Jordan?
Yeah, I watched that.
I didn't.
have
I was
not
on the
seen it yet.
road. I was on the road.
I was supposed to be reffing it, and then all of a sudden, I got a bunch of sick kids. I go to pick my kids up Friday night from their mothers. Nobody told me that they were sick, and the wife's fucking in bed sick. I got all these sick kids. Like I just couldn't fucking make it, so they had to get a last minute replacement ref for me. But I heard Dalen did a good job, but I haven't got a chance to actually watch the matches yet. I don't even know who won.
So
Video up the second it ended. Like as soon as it ended, first thing I saw on YouTube was him fucking just spoiling everything.
What?
Said I saw the pay-per-view and the second it ended, Pradeep had a fucking spoiler video up. Like the second it ended.
Yeah, well, that's pretty fucking rolls. White Wolf
like that guy.
got a flathead 660 on the go, smooth but deadly as fuck with less throat burn. Man, I do not know a whole lot about cigars. I don't. I just like them. You know, I got a box of fucking random assortment here, and some of them I really like, some of them not so much.
But where's the best
anyways,
place for
what's the
us to go?
difference?
I think one of the best places to go is a place in Ottawa on Rideau Street. I think there's a smoke shop on Rideau Street that has a great collection of cigars.
Yeah, but they're
But other than
expensive.
that, I wouldn't know where to go for cigars.
Well, those are expensive, and I'm poor.
yeah, like
and-
Cohibas. You want a Cohiba, but they're illegal in the States.
Not so much. But I can get like really good cigars from the States in small quantities. You're allowed to cross the border with them. And they are fucking dirt cheap in fucking Pennsylvania.
And what are they, Cubans? They shouldn't be.
I prefer not to smoke Cubans. I much prefer the Nicaraguans. It's all the
Oh.
same soil they're
Oh.
grown in for the tobacco. So
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Oh, Nicaragua. Oh, I don't know about their tobacco. I know a fuck about shit, evidently.
It's they literally just use the same fucking soil that Cuba has to grow their tobacco there. And the climates are very similar. Basically the same thing. Just
Okay.
cheaper.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And why the fuck would I want to pay more? Because I can't. That's the thing about being poor. You smoke what you can afford.
I guess I appreciate a cigar, but I'm not really into them that much. Like they're a wonderful experience of tobacco once in a while, but that's a heavy duty experience. Like they burn for a long time.
Yeah, I usually get like an hour, hour and a half out of these motherfuckers. It's
Yeah,
it's a good deal. Look, especially when I'm on the show. I've started smoking them on the show absolutely every time because I'm not smoking cigarettes.
right,
normally don't
right. So
smoke
yeah,
that
you
much.
don't have to keep lighting a cigarette. You
Wow,
just keep on smoking the same cigarette.
cigarettes are, I'm pretty sure they're worse for you than cigars are.
Oh yeah, yeah, they are.
So I don't smoke that many cigarettes in a day, anyways, right? Like a pack of cigarettes will last me 3 days. I smoke like 8 a day, kind of thing, right?
Okay.
When I'm on the show, I might smoke 10 over those 3 hours because I'm drunk and my hands need something to do, and
Yeah,
I get bored and I just smoke.
Roger.
So I smoke the cigar. And I'll smoke that for an hour and a half and not even want a cigarette. Like I got something going on. It's fine. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You know what? Cigars might be a good idea.
I enjoy them.
Because you know what? Because the nicotine inside them, every little puff, whether you inhale a little bit or not, every little puff is you're gonna get a nicotine hit under your tongue, everything. It's gonna go into your bloodstream because it's such an intense, like it's just wrapped leaves. Just wrapped leaves. You're burning wrapped leaves. And it's awesome. You're getting the full, beautiful, like I think I love cigars now.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Like I said, I don't know much about them. I mean, I smoked my first like good cigar as an adult, basically when I was in Ireland. And then when I got home, when I
In
went to
Ireland,
Philadelphia,
you smoked
it
a
was a
good
long
cigar
road
in
trip.
Ireland.
And the guy that I was with, he was a big cigar guy. And he's like, here, have one of these. So I smoked it. I enjoyed it. And, you know, an hour later, he's like, well, I'm going to have another one. You want one? Fuck, sure. He's like, I've never seen a guy that doesn't smoke cigars actually smoke 2 full fucking cigars back to back. Like, you know, most people aren't able to do that. They get sick. Well, I don't know. I fucking enjoy it. So we actually found a cigar shop down there when we were in Philadelphia that you're like paying $4 for what we would pay 27 for, right?
Wow.
So like, well, fuck, I like cigars. Maybe it'll be a nice change on the show because smoke less cigarettes. So I bought a box of them. Thought it was a good idea.
Yeah, I bought a box before, handed them out.
Yeah, had a good time. And now I just really, really enjoy smoking them. So anytime I'm on a long road trip, a long drive, or while I'm doing the show, I like them. I don't smoke them normally by myself, like sitting around. But in those situations where I would smoke a lot of cigarettes, What about Don Fry? Oh, we got a super chat here from White Wolf. PSA, don't fucking buy your cigars at a smoke shop. Way too expensive. Go to cigarbid.com and outbid stupid guys from New York. That's impossible. David needs to cigar up.
White Wolf is funny as fuck, man.
Now, I don't know if that's even a real thing, but if it is, like, do
White
they
Wolf
send him across
is
the
a real
border?
thing, man.
But I got a friend in New York that meets us at the border every month.
That's funny,
So
man. That was funny.
maybe I'll just have them send them there.
That was funny. Hey, calm down now.
Well, it doesn't look like Tom Nelson is going to be coming once again. What a
She'll be
fucking
coming
dickhead
around,
that guy
imagine
is.
when she comes.
He's not going to be coming where? On the show?
Yeah. What a dickhead.
He's like one of the controversial figures in the arm wrestling world.
Yeah, he's always got something stupid to say. I just want to hear about the time that he beat up Travis Bajent. Right?
Saw that video. It's funny.
I'm
Oh,
not
you
a
talking
big
about
fan of Tom Nelson. Like, I think he's a fucking dumb shit motherfucker.
Well,
But-
about an hour ago, I watched a video of Tom Agent fucking smashing Tom Nelson.
Well, yeah, Travis always beats Tom, but Tom
Oh, okay.
beat him up for it once. So I
Oh,
want to hear about that. He's been involved with a lot of interesting scenarios over the last 20 years of his arm wrestling that I do want to hear about. I don't necessarily
Okay.
want to hang out with the guy. I'm pretty sure we would end up having a fist fight, but I want to hear some of these stories.
Yeah.
You talking about this? Are you talking about the story on the TV show, the Game of Arms, when all the bikers, the big fight that happened?
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter because the guy
I've
doesn't want
heard-
to show up anyway.
I've heard the Travis version of it, and it's hilarious.
There's
Well,
a,
Travis is
there's
full
a
of shit.
video.
I know that. I know people that have been there that I have talked to. I've
A
heard
bunch
their
of cigar
version,
smokers over here.
and Travis is just full of shit.
yo, there's a video.
Hmm.
I saw the video, and the last thing you see is Tom punching him in the face, and he's falling to the ground. And then the video cut. Like Travis was running away, and then this big group chased him, and then looked like Travis fell to the ground, and then Tom was standing over him, and it looked like he punched him.
Well, I mean, his brother and his sister both got their shots in at Travis.
Yeah, the video
Pretty
cut
sure his
off.
brother gave him a
after
good
that.
choking and put him unconscious.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
showed Travis drop to the ground and Tom punch him, and then the video ended.
That was pretty much what ended that television series.
No, it's exactly what ended it.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Mind Muscle Mobility commented, I paid for a loading tournament. It wasn't a tournament, it was a super match against Mike Gould.
I saw
What?
that video. That was hilarious.
That was funny. And if that was the rule set,
Should we have John Dabo next week?
you know,
Who's
what are you going to do? Like, is he wrong?
John Dabo?
Oh, David,
Yeah.
you've got some homework to do in the next week.
Okay.
Don't do it tonight, though. Wait, because that's going to be a lot of fun. Roy, tell us the Travis version.
I can't. No, he just needs to go look on Travis's channel. That's what I was just fixing to say.
Travis got
It's-
teabagged. Travis was saying he was teabagged and he had his nuts out and they were hitting people in the face and, you know, he was fighting guys off and that,
That is a video.
just like everything else that Travis tells you, is absolute bullshit.
Yeah, the funny part, the funniest part of it is he says that like in the scramble, people were grabbing him, and he said somebody grabbed him, and he said at the time he wasn't wearing any underwear, and his pants got pulled, his jeans got pulled down, and he's like struggling with these other people, and this chick is like fell down in front of him, and he's like my nuts just like drug across her face. Like this, he may be making up the story, but it's a funny ass story to listen to.
If you want to really know if he's making it up, there's a literal video. There's a video of what happened.
Yeah, but I mean, you may not have the best camera angles for some of the stuff.
I don't know. I saw it pretty good. It was in a black and white too, but it just showed him at the table. It showed him push his face. It showed him run away. And then he fell on the ground and looked like Tom punched him. And then it just was done after that.
What he said was, he goes, Tom Nelson came up to him, and I think he like poked him in the chest or something, and Travis pushed him, and he's like, that's when it was on. They were like, well, what's Devin doing? And he was like, Devin just like took 2 steps to the side and just stood back and just stood there and watched the whole crazy shit go on, and was just like,
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He's seen plenty of crazy shit in his life. But from what Devin was saying about it, he went out and he wanted to arm wrestle left-handed against Travis, right? He was just coming back off the surgery right-handed still. His left arm was really, really fucking good. Travis is known as the best lefty. let's do this left-handed. And they were like, no, you guys are arm wrestling right-handed. So they went up to the table, did it right-handed, and Travis drilled Devin. Whack.
Yeah.
And then during the whole talking shit between rounds and everything, Tom got up to the table and said something to Travis, and Travis reached across and pushed him. And as soon as Travis touched him, Tom's eyes just lit up like, oh, motherfucker, I've been waiting for years for you to put your hands on me. Here we go. And then hell just broke loose. And fucking
all these
Tom's
bikers in the
sister
crowd.
was beating on him with a fucking water bottle, and his brother fucking choking him unconscious. Apparently it was a real fun day.
Yeah, it's almost like that Arm Gods incident.
Wow, if it wasn't for stupid fucking Jake, Aussie arm wrestler, could have been a lot more fucking fun. Oh man, I was gonna fucking dummy that guy. Paul would have had a really bad day.
I think he was getting ready to take you down and ground and pound you.
Ground and
Yeah,
pound.
I don't see it working that way. I mean, it's really hard to shoot a proper double leg when your fucking tarp's over your head and you're walking around like this. I just don't think so. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I mean, I've never been wrong before, but it could be the first time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Paul was going to get fucked up like real bad. Touching me was a bad idea. And for that, he got smacked in the side of the head.
Boom.
With a tall boy, a Canadian. And then deciding that he was upset about this and wanting to do something about it was an even worse decision. He was really going to get a bad day out of it. But, you know, stupid Aussie arm wrestler. And I didn't want to hurt him. He's so little and, you know, he's like a munchkin. Like, I'd feel bad to hurt him.
Yeah, and he's coming off a damn hip replacement.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have bothered me, though.
What if he'd have like blew his hip out?
Ah, that's his problem.
Yeah. Not my problem.
So, what do you think about all the fun hijinks between Devin and Dave Chafee? Who's enjoying it?
Is that like a real match?
I think it's supposed to be a real match.
Where are they pulling?
King of the Table, right?
Is that where it is?
I think so. It's like
Evan kicked me out. I need to go.
Why?
Look real fucked up, man.
Well,
I-
fucking just leave.
You look high as a
don't-
motherfucker.
I don't know how.
Close your laptop. Are you on your laptop?
there's a red thing that says leave, a red button.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
Ah, man, it's just easier to. I gotta hang on until Matthias gets here. I want to talk about that shit, but oh, fuck's sakes, pissing me off. Paul Maiden's flying iron crisscross punch. Yeah, that Superwoman punch was very original. Yeah, I've never seen anything like
It's very majestic.
it. Majestic.
That's-
I wonder what happened to Dave. How did he get so fucked up?
What's wrong with Dave?
I think that's his natural state.
Yeah, he's all guts and feathers, no heart.
Yeah. So next week, John Dable said he's going to come on. That'll be fucking hilarious. I'm going to send the link out secretly to the Razor
Wait,
halfway through the show.
Wait, who's the Razor again?
Oh, you'll find out on Tuesday, buddy.
Oh,
Are
okay.
they gonna, are they like antagonistic towards each other?
the Razor is antagonistic towards John Davo. For some reason, he just wants to fight him. He wants to do X-arm. He wants to fucking hockey scrap. Whatever the fuck. He just wants to punch that guy in the fucking face. And not because he hates him. He wants to do it because he thinks it would be a fun time for both of them. He thinks they would both enjoy it.
I'm sure J-Bo would love getting choked, like LSD, right?
Dabo doesn't need to get any more of his teeth knocked out.
I wouldn't be too worried about that with the Razor on the other end. I mean, you might cut the lips a bit, but yeah. Not too worried. I think it'd be fucking hilarious. And apparently we should have Brandon Allen on the show with John Davo so they can do all the crazy talk. Are either of you atheists?
I'm not an atheist.
Like agnostic then?
Well, I grew up Christian, but like some things happened in my life where I'm like, okay, this doesn't make any fucking sense.
If you've hung out with enough priests, you can't stay Christian long.
That's Catholic.
Never hung out with any priests, but I remember one time.
I grew up Catholic. I was fucking confirmed. I was an altar boy. I sang in the choir. I get it. They just weren't expecting the 8-year-old to be so sexually aggressive.
Oh, God.
Speaking of which, Roy, there's a parish here in town that'd probably have some gowns you might be interested in. If the sock supply is drying up,
Oh, Lord.
If you're still trying to clone me, I mean, I don't know what an 8-year-old can be cloned for, but whatever.
Yeah.
Agnostic as feck. I don't know what that fucking means. All I know is if you're coming to Arm Gods Canada, get the drinking practice in. Arm wrestling is second. Dude, all I do is practice drinking. I fucking gave up arm wrestling a long time ago. Apparently, I should be a commentator. I'm better at that than I am at arm wrestling. Who knew?
He's got to shit on everybody, and there you go. People love you.
That's what I do. I shit on everybody all the time. Always.
Brandon Allen hates aliens. He doesn't like them. He doesn't believe in them either.
Welcome, Marcus. Evan converted to a Catholic in Ireland just to get a bottle of free wine. Actually, that's why I got kicked out of the church and I wasn't allowed to be an altar boy anymore because I got caught drinking all the wine.
When you were how old?
What?
When you were how old?
Oh, fuck. Grade 6.
Like so you're 12, 25,
11?
20, 25?
No, I didn't fail the grade till high school. But then I made up for lost time. High school was the best 14 years of my life.
Don't lie, you got kicked out for pissing in the holy water.
I never did that. Unless I was so drunk off the wine, I forgot what I was doing and blacked out. I do have memory issues, especially with booze involved. And goddamn, I love me some wine. Should you say goddamn about drinking holy wine? I don't know.
Where's the worst place? Where's the worst place you've pissed?
Your mother's mouth.
That's a good one. I love that. But like legitimately, where's the worst place you've ever pissed? I'll beat all of you.
Without mentioning your mother.
I mean, if she was involved, go ahead.
On an electric fence.
You might want to go get yourself checked. Speaking from experience.
Well, that's why it was in her mouth. I could do that from a
distance. All right, there you go.
Your mother can be filled up from any direction, but it's like all these gaping holes. Like you could stand back and just fucking piss into the hole. Like I don't have to touch her. I don't think chlamydia can climb up a piss stream. It's not like a fucking electric fence. And Roy, I did learn that lesson the hard way as well.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, not unless you're holding on to your brother's wiener, and then he's upset too.
Uncle told me not to do it, and it was the first thing I did. He said, James, do not piss on that electric fence. And I just ran. I just
Yeah,
beeline.
nobody tells you why you shouldn't do it. They just say don't do it. Huh?
My
Okay.
uncle tells that
I
story.
definitely am going to listen to that.
So as soon as he told you not to, you ran to it and pissed on it.
Yeah, and I knew it was electric, but I was 4 years old. But he's like, "Don't piss on that," and I'm like, "Okay," and I just ran straight towards it. It was the first thing I did. He tells that story today, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's good times."
Right.
Your
Did you ever
life
hear
is
the story
about-
about how I had my first cigar?
I was told not to do drugs. I did them all.
I'm sure you've heard the story, Roy.
I don't know.
Well,
First
you
cigar?
watched every video that's ever been on Devin's channel, so you've definitely heard the story.
Oh, that's yes.
Whenever I
yes,
beat him
yes.
arm wrestling.
Yes.
He started, yeah. Anyway, I don't think Crazy Uncle Jim's ever heard the story of my first cigar.
Oh God, I'm gonna go get a beer.
Would you like to hear the story?
I would like to tell it, but I thought we were gonna do the whole "Where's the worst place you've ever pissed?" Like legitimately, you're laughing. Where I Mike's pretty funny.
Where's the worst place I've ever pissed legitimately?
Besides my mother's mouth, just like
Well, I mean, there's
Not
a
even
few
that
other
bad.
places I've pissed on your mother that were.
in the beehole. Yeah, okay.
That's why I asked. Like, are you sure I have to leave your mother out of the conversation when I answer?
Yes, but go ahead. Where's the worst place you've ever
I
pissed?
gotta think about this. I know the
I know the exact.
Dookie, thank you. The beard is coming in. I mean, I've been arrested for pissing a couple of times.
I should have gone to prison for what I did. It's hilarious, though.
Maybe you shouldn't tell it on the internet then.
It's not that bad. It's all allegedly. I was a young boy, right? Had a little bit to drink. You can't be accountable for the words that come out of your drunken mouth, right?
As long as everything stays allegedly, you know, and this is one of those made up stories like your fucking DTs or whatever.
It's very made up. It's very allegedly. Did I tell it? Should I say it? Okay. Well,
It's on you. I don't give a fuck if you get arrested.
the worst place I ever pissed, I was fucking hammered drunk off I can't even remember what the fuck I was hammered drunk off. It might have been Four Locos, but I was hammered drunk. And my buddy was like, "Dude, you need to get out of my house because my dad's about to be home." And I puked all over his fucking rug, dude. Like it was all over his house. And so he's like, "You gotta go." So I left and I started walking down the road. And I'm fucking wasted and I have no idea where I was gonna go. But I ended up like walking up to the library. And it's like 4:30 in the middle of a fucking summer day, and the library's still open. And I fucking
4:30 in the afternoon. But I've been drinking since the crack of 1987.
yeah.
I gotta piss. Keep telling the story. I can hear you.
Anyways, I was walking by the library and I see a bunch of my friends, and I'm just being a drunk idiot. But I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea, but I had to piss. So I went up to the book return of the library, and like literally in the middle of the day, pulled it back and started pissing into the book return. And I could hear it slapping on the books like inside the thing. And then I just slammed it shut and I walked off. And man, that's fucked up. Why did I do that, man? That's terrible. I should go to the library and apologize to them. It's like one day when I was like 17, like, you know. But
Wait, I actually missed part of that.
I said I walked by the library and I was super drunk, and I for some reason thought it'd be a good idea to pull the book return thing back. And I started urinating in it, and I could hear the piss like hitting the books, and the library was open at the time. And then I shut the door and I just walked away, just completely wasted. And then I like passed out in the middle of the baseball field. That was just like, yeah, it was. Whew,
You pissed at a library, and that's like the worst place you've ever pissed.
No, I pissed in the book return on the side of the building.
Oh, well, fuck, who hasn't done that?
No,
I
but
pissed
they were
in the book
open.
return. I
They were
pissed in
open.
the Blockbuster movie return slots.
They were
I
open,
pissed
and
into
people were like
the
walking by me.
mailboxes, like, you know, the slot, you fucking open it, you put your mail in, did you close it back in the day? And then it falls into the big bin with the rest of the mail. I pissed in those. Oh, fuck, I had diarrhea in one of those motherfuckers one night.
I just thought it was funny because they were open. Like I pulled the thing back and I could hear the librarians in there talking. And a friend of mine walked by as I was doing it. I'm like hanging on the thing, but
So the night I shit in the fucking mailbox thing, that was definitely in the middle of the night. I was definitely fucked up on that one. But yeah, I've pissed in those things during the day. Well, the Blockbuster one was hilarious because people were inside renting movies. They were like literally getting the movies out of the bin. My buddy's like, "You got to piss in that right now." I was like, "Okay." You double doggy dared me. What am I supposed to do? So
that's a good excuse though.
I thought you were gonna have something like way better than that. Like, fuck.
Well, I took a shit into this in this dude's mailbox because this
By
guy
mailbox, you mean his mouth, right?
no, this is mailbox, which he never put back up. But basically, my buddy was like dating his daughter, and the guy didn't like it. The guy was kind of a dick to us, and he even like I don't know, but he was being kind of a dick. And then my buddy and his girlfriend like broke up, but they lived on the lake, and the lake would freeze over every winter. You could drive. I drove my dirt bike on it like every winter. People used to drive their cars back in the day, but we go onto the lake, and it's frozen, and we start making snowballs. And we're like pegging her window, like when her dad was like doing dishes.
Wait, you were pegging who?
Pegging their window with snowballs.
Oh, I thought you were pegging your buddy's girlfriend's dad or something.
No. But anyways, he comes outside and he's like running up and down the trail that goes around the lake. We did that like 3-4 times. He had no idea that we're on the actual lake. But we were walking home one day. That night we were walking home, and he rolls up in his car with a fucking baseball bat. And he like poked me in the chest with it hard. And he was like, we were like 13 years old. We were just kids. And dude, that really pissed me off, man. And so yeah, a few nights later, I went to his mailbox and it was kind of loose. I just kind of like knocked it over, and like the concrete part came out of the ground. And I took probably the biggest, nastiest shit I've ever taken in my life right in it. And I put it right back up. And then I was fucking walking my dog the next morning. I saw him just like blasting it with a fucking hose. He never put the mailbox back up though. Like never had a mailbox after that.
Okay, so that story makes me want to talk about so many different things. We never got to the worst place I've pissed yet, because I was trying to think of like the best one, but I got like a bunch better than that.
It was a library while it was open in the middle of the day. Like people are like walking by me when I was. Anyways, go ahead. You tell yours. It's better.
I mean, I've been arrested for pissing on Main Street a couple times. Once I had a broken arm whenever they arrested me. The same cop arrested me like 3 times that night. And every time he arrested me, I asked him to bring me to the drunk tank because I don't want to go back to my apartment because there's a crazy bitch sitting there and I don't want to do it. No, it wasn't you. You remember the crazy one? Yeah, that one. Oh, shit. I got stories to tell about that thing, too. Holy fuck. That thing used to sit out. Anyways, it's another time. Yeah, the cop arrested me 3 times. And every one of them, he ended up letting me go. Just like uncuffs me. I even jumped into his fucking car the one, like, no, take me to the fucking drunk tank. I'm not going home tonight. You're gonna arrest me again. Just bring me to the fucking tank. He said, nope, you go home and deal with whatever it is that you got to deal with. So I just jumped in his car. And then he stands there and yells at me to get out of his car. I'm like, I'm in the backseat of a fucking police cruiser. The doors are locked, dumbass. I can't just open the fucking door from in here. Like, how do I know this drunk as fuck and you don't? But yeah, he didn't like me so much. And he thought it was more troublesome for me to not arrest me. So he just let me go.
Yeah.
Well, that he cut me real tight and I had a broken wrist. The broken wrist actually comes from another part of that story that I wanted to touch on about getting hit with a bat. My wrist was broken, this wrist, from a dude swinging a bat at my head. And that's its own ordeal. I was definitely the asshole in that one. I probably deserved that a bit. I don't know. Maybe not a bat to the skull, but I was definitely the asshole that deserved to get beat up on it. Anyways, there was another part of it. No, fuck.
I got hit with an axe handle. It was bad, but not really for me.
Could have been worse. Could have had the blade on it.
Well, it wasn't that bad for me because I took it to the fucking stomach, But the reason I was coming at the guy in the first place is because he hit my friend in the head. And then it didn't end well for that man, but yeah, it was pretty stupid.
Oh,
We're down by the river and these younger kids show up. I'm like 24, 25. And same with my friends. We're all like 23, 24 in our 20s. And these like high school kids come down and we're just down there first being quiet and respectful, playing like good music.
honey.
They come down there playing like some Drake or some shit. And we're like, hey man, like turn that shit. Sorry, so they're like stupid shit off. Like,
I can't pay attention while you're fucking flashing me. Fuck's sakes. Well, your titties are way better than whatever the fuck Uncle Jim was saying. I guarantee it. But
100%. But yeah, anyways, we just tell these young.
Yeah, no, I was interrupting you like intentionally as well.
That's good, man. It's all right.
Yeah, because I wanted to say something. I wanted to say it a lot more than I wanted to listen to whatever the fuck you were saying. So whatever.
I was telling the story about when I got hit with the axe handle.
Yeah, but it sucked. So I didn't like it.
It's pretty good. It's actually a pretty good one. But
it's an axe handle. Nobody gives a fuck.
No, yeah. I mean, it's not like you just. I mean, he hit my friend in the head with it. It could have killed him, but no, we tell these kids to get out of there, like to get gone. So they did. They left. They fucking left. But as they were leaving, I was like watching them kind of through the brush. You can kind of see our trucks from the river spot, and I'm like, dude, they're over by our trucks. Because we ran them off. We're like, we're gonna fight you if you don't leave.
I'm Roy. What are you doing, Roy?
Huh?
Roy, what are you doing?
Tuesday.
All right. But anyways, we run up to our trucks to like see what's going on, and they're stabbing the tire of my buddy's truck. They're slashing it. They're slashing the tire of my buddy's truck. And so then my buddy goes over there and jumps on this guy, and he just starts allegedly hurting the man, right? And then his buddy grabs an axe handle and hits him upside the head with it. And then I go running towards him, and he hits me right in the side of it. Like, damn, it hits me right in the side. And yeah, it didn't end well for those kids. Like, you know, it's pretty stupid of them. But at the time, I was a drug addict and a drug dealer. I did nothing, like, you know, I pretty much handled the situation and then left, like, as soon as I fucking could. But yeah, man, that's fucked up, man. I had like a basketball-sized fucking bruise on me. It was like yellow.
You got hit in the belly with an axe handle. I had a guy swing a fucking bat at my fucking head when I was a teenager. And that was actually really funny. I'm not going to go through how this whole started because I'm
it aluminum
the asshole in the scenario, and I don't want to make myself look bad.
Was it an aluminum bat? Or a wood
No,
bat?
it was wooden.
Oh, okay, that would hurt more because it's heavy.
Oh, it was, yeah. So
I mean,
we ended up, these two dudes, I was like 19, but my buddy was only like 16. And we were walking across town. We were drunk as fuck. It was actually my little brother's buddy, but my little brother went out, and all of a sudden it's just like me and him drinking beers and whiskey. So whatever. We went for a walk. These two dudes pulled up in the car, and I looked at my buddy. I was like, well, you better get ready to go because I'm pretty sure these two dickheads are coming to fight. And my bad, man, you know. They were upset with me over something I'd done previously. And they hopped out of the car, like they pulled right up in front of us, cut us off of the car. They go to open the door, and I just like 300 kicked the door closed on the driver.
Ooh.
And I stepped in front, like where there was the lights, the street lights and shit. And they got out of the car, and this one dude has a hockey stick, and the other one has a baseball bat. Now, I'm only 19. I'm like 195 pounds. My buddy's probably a little heavier than me, but he's only 16. Like he's pretty young. So not looking good for us, right? And this guy wanted to swing this bat at my fucking head. These guys are both like 30 years old and like 240, 250. Like I was pretty sure we were in a lot of fucking trouble. And the guy came swinging the bat at my fucking head. Like I was trying to convince him, just drop the bat and let's fight like men. Nope. He was definitely wanting to swing this bat at my fucking head. So I talked myself through the scenario. Like, I know how to deal with this. You know, you've wrestled for like 6 years now. No big deal. Let the guy wind up once he's committed to the fucking swing. Change levels. Shoot a double leg. Put him on his fucking back. What good is that bat? Right? Drunk me doesn't listen to my own advice, though. So I see this guy winding up, and it's like, okay, go. Go. Fucking go, Evan. Like, why the fuck aren't you shooting right now? Ah, fuck. And I put my hand up at the last second, and I took the bat off the wrist. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it knocked me out. Right? My hand, you shouldn't have your hand tight, right? When you do that, that impact just travels right through. You should have it out a bit to absorb that. I didn't know that at that point. I was 19. I was young, whatever. So I was like kind of unconscious, but somewhat aware, I guess. It was a weird thing. I know the guy pulled my big hockey coat right over. There's Boston Bruins, one of those 90s fucking winter jackets that everybody had, the starters. The guy pulled my fucking coat over my head and just started punching me in the fucking face. And I just stood there taking it like I didn't know what was going on. Like, and then I remember my buddy yelling at me, "Holy fuck, Evan, hit him back." Like, oh yeah. Yeah, I should fucking do that. And then as soon as that kind of clicked in, I fed him a little bit. I took the bat from him, and then he started crying. I'm like, I can't hit a fucking man that's crying with a bat. Like, Jesus, the guy's such a pussy. He ruined this all for me. It didn't even matter that he just tried to take my fucking head off. Like, I'm watching this man cry. I'm like, what a bitch. So then I was going to go smash his car up a little bit with the bat. Like, the car's not going to cry. But then he started crying about it being his mom's fucking car. Either way, it gets even fucking worse. I threw the bat in the ditch and told him to get the fuck out of here. Like, quit being such a pussy. And then I remember my 16-year-old buddy. I'm like, oh, fuck. He's got that other big dude with the hockey stick. What the fuck? I look around the other side of the car, and he's got this dude by the fucking throat, strangling him like Homer Simpson choking Bart, yelling at him. I'm 16 years old, buddy. You want a piece of this? Fuck, it was funny. Anyways, we let them go, right? Just like, Mikey, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. The fucking dickhead. So it was the middle of winter. It was like January. So I had my big skidoo mitts on, right? Well, they weren't even mine. They were my dad's. I stole his expensive ones that weekend. Oh, I was terrified to not return those things. The dickhead picked up one of my skidoo mitts, hopped in the car, and left with it. Are you fucking kidding me? What kind of asshole steals my fucking skidoo mitt when I let him go? Like, I didn't even hit him with the bat. Fuck this guy. So we walked around the corner of the 3 blocks back to their house, and we sat in the guy's driveway waiting for him to get back. Like, you're not going to stay out all night. And they pulled into the driveway, and we got up. Like, I'm going to get my fucking skidoo mitt back. And yeah, they definitely fucked off and got out of there. They did not want to do it. And I decided we should probably just leave and pursue this endeavor another time. If they do come back anytime soon, it is going to be with either a bunch of people or like sirens. I don't want to do it. I ended up finding that canoe mitt like 3 months later when everything thawed in the ditch around the corner. So my dad didn't actually kick my ass that bad about it.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. But I definitely had a broken wrist, which lasted till the next weekend when I got arrested for pissing downtown. But I mean, it's not like it was just like I whipped my dick out to show everybody I was peeing on a guy that was an asshole. So I thought it was okay. Apparently, it's still indecent exposure.
Oh, so you're urinating on a man.
What?
You're pissing on a man.
Well, yeah, but he was sleeping. That was also my fault.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I encouraged him into taking a nap on the sidewalk and then pissed on him for being a dickhead.
Just lay down and take a little nap here, you know. Start pissing on him.
Matthias.
How's it?
How's buddy?
Great time to join the show.
Just when you're pissing on people? Yeah.
How's it indecent exposure if no one can see it though?
That was my legal argument.
Everybody and their mother just so happened to have magnifying glasses that day.
No, like when they charged me and the judge read out the charges, I stood up, dropped trowel, and she just looked at the cop and said, "You're a fucking liar." Nobody saw that from anywhere.
No one saw it.
Now, in the cop's defense, I was clean shaved when he arrested me, but I let the bush grow out before the trial, you know?
So it looked like a butt in a fur coat.
You were getting ready for prison.
Now, Matthias,
What's
the
up, buddy?
event we had.
Yeah, man.
I say we because I was a major part.
You were the part. You're the center of attention, pretty much, hey?
I was the center of Devin's attention. He spent more time paying attention to my commentary than he did the matches he was supposed to be reffing, which was where the problem started at the beginning. Am I ever a double down type motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, no, you did a great job, man. Good work, buddy. Good fucking work. No,
I
think it turned.
links.
What's that?
You can post links to the YouTube videos of the event, especially the really good matches.
Okay, yeah, I'll post them in the chat. I think they're all on my channel now, but I told all the guys that were there, I was like, just recopy and paste it and do whatever the hell you want with it. So
yeah, but dude, there's like 6 people watching live
right
now.
Yeah.
So if you post the link, one of them might watch it, which is going to like triple your views.
Well, 100% more views, right?
I said triple.
One sec here. Which matches do I have up? I think I have 9 matches up already.
They're all on your channel.
Yeah, they're on my channel. Yeah.
So why don't you just post the link to your fucking channel?
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Maybe one of those 6 people will even subscribe.
Yeah, nobody wants to subscribe to me. I'm an idiot.
They're on my fucking channel watching this shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Your guys' IQ points are low enough. Yeah, whatever. Come on over.
Well, I tell everybody that ever asks me what I do for a living, like I drink beer on YouTube. Like, really? How do I watch this show? Like, you don't want to watch it. Like, I just drink beer and talk shit. Like, I want to see that. I'm like, no, it'll fucking numb your brain. You'll fucking lose IQ points every time.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
But you know what? In today's day and age, we have AI coming, right? We're allowed to be dumb now, right? We're gonna have chips in our brains any day. So, like, whatever, you know.
Well, according to John Dable, who's on next week, they're already in you. Matthias actually.
I've already been inside my
You might want to join in on, because I would like to hear your fucking opinions on half of the crazy conspiracy theories that are going around.
Are you just gonna let him go nuts on it? Just whatever?
Yeah.
I'm in.
So he wants
I'm
to
in.
go through vaccines, the Bible, fucking the moon, flat Earth, all of it. Like
Hollow
he
Moon,
wants to
bro.
go-
I'm all about Hollow Moon.
Yeah, a Hollow Moon. That's a fun one. So he wants to go like balls deep on everything, like fucking full Eddie Bravo.
Oh, I'm down. I'm in. Yeah, this is my wheelhouse, man. Fucking lizard people, Illuminati, global depopulation. I'm in. I'm fucking
You know
in.
what's fun? All of the dumb shit that we've done on this show, I've been trying to convince Roy Baker to do a death pop for like a year now. And we have never gotten shut down. But
death
next
pop?
week might be the one to do it.
What's a death pop?
You need to go watch the movie The Other Guys, starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
I've never seen that.
How have you never seen the other guys? Dirty Mike.
It's actually Marky Mark and Will Ferrell, but I want the movie to continue without those guys dying. Whatever.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen this for sure. Yeah.
Big
Oh, yeah,
B, Big B, what's going on, brother?
What up?
Big B.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all spicy there.
Got a big
John
old bag of
Dable
ribs and
Brandon Allen.
spicy.
I would like to get Brandon Allen on here with him and possibly Craig Subler because these guys all go nuts on this shit and I love it.
Well, see, you had Craig on that one that we recorded that you never put up.
Well, I mean, as soon as they start talking about Hillary, I was afraid for my life. So I just like Deleted that shit right away. I actually
Yeah, it's
smashed
gone.
that laptop with a fucking hammer.
I say because some of the stuff was in there. It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I kept it.
at this point, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Off
Yeah.
me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care. Fuck it. But after smashing it with a hammer, we then shot at it with Tannerite.
So you legit fucked it up, yeah.
Yeah, I destroyed it. I actually thought I was gonna get murdered for having that evidence on my computer.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, I was gonna get Epstein and shit. It was bad. But fuck it. We're gonna do it next week anyways. We're gonna have fun.
Good idea. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Evan.
Yeah.
See you then.
Look, I don't care. I've come to the realization that I'm a terrible father.
No, don't say that.
Yeah. And if I keep going down this path, I might end up eventually becoming a worse father than Chris Benoit.
Don't say that. Don't say
Right.
that.
So it might be better off for the kids if somebody offs me over my crazy YouTube channel, whatever.
Stop.
Don't tell me what to do.
That would definitely
Grown
go
ass
viral.
man, you're not my real fucking dad, Matthias. Fuck off.
Hey, we went over this.
Yeah.
Back to the future, bro. Science.
So the event was great. Anybody that wants to watch those videos, I would like if you guys could actually take a peek at a few of the videos from that event. Matthias seems to think that my dumb ass is decent at commentating.
I think you did a great job. Like legit, I think you did a great job. Yeah.
Now,
And
is that you just blowing my horn, or
No.
am I actually the best commentator in the world?
yeah, best commentator in the world. No, there's no one even close. No one else is even close. No, but like honestly, I think I've heard back from like 6 or 7 different people now that watched it. And the number one thing,
All
Right.
6 and 7,
yeah.
all of them.
Yeah. Oh,
100%.
well, I'm not just calling everybody. Like if you look up online, look up comments on stuff too. People say that the commentary was good. But yeah, everybody that I've talked to in person to try to get feedback on the event, everyone said that the commentary was great. So good.
Well,
fucking work.
that's fantastic because I don't remember any of it except for Devin threatening to knock me out.
Well, you were drinking non-alcoholic beer.
That's the best part.
Wouldn't it be funny though if you were?
Well, my hangover in the morning would argue with you.
Yeah, because we
Unless
actually
those were just DTs because I was in fact drinking non-alcoholic beer.
had. Yeah, we had a non-alcoholic beer sponsor too, which I gotta start posting their. I have their social media and stuff and all the videos that I've like.
Not on this channel, Matthias. No.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, no. Just don't even bring it up here.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I would have got up and walked out of the fucking show had you started fucking advertising that shit. Look, I can get down with some Popeye's chicken.
If it's not Bud Light, it's not right. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, a real man's
like
beer.
Active or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Active or whatever the fuck.
he getting all political.
Yeah.
I think I might know the
I'm
beer
not
he's
entirely
talking
sure he knows what he just said.
Yeah,
I got a few links I got to send that clip to.
It's Pride Month, bro. It's Pride Month, bro.
They don't get a month. It's over. Whatever.
Oh
You know,
man.
Nobody
Like I
gets-
said,
nobody
I'm
gets
clipping
a
these
month.
things and sending them to a few select individuals.
Yeah, you do that. I also will start clipping some things like ears.
See,
Like
I'm
ears.
just saying, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. I want my kids to lead a good life.
Well, you gonna take like a huge insurance plan out on yourself? Is that the plan here?
Oh, you don't think I've
Okay.
done that already?
Yeah. That's you're way behind on the game there.
Yeah. Well, you always fake your own death, right?
Why the fuck would I want to do that?
Because then you could fucking
Pretty
take
cool.
the bazillion dollars insurance money and just like live in like Cuba
I
or
wanna do
Dominican or
that.
something.
Just so I could show up places like about 50 yards from people and stare at them, and then like when a car drives by, like run away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I want to be right there to watch Big B run.
No, what you gotta do, you need to get those those like magnet gloves. So when a car drives by, just like book, you just stick to it as the car goes.
Yeah.
You know goddamn well. It's gonna be like a smart car that comes by. B's gonna try to stick to it and it's just gonna stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The car just like slides sideways, and, like flips.
It's gonna be a Tesla and he hits the magnets to it and it just blows up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Karen suing me. Thanks.
You know, I've actually never seen Big B run. Although
Oh.
the one time when we were doing that thing at the thing, and the sirens came on, and I looked over my shoulder, and he was gone.
Gone.
I've never seen him run, but he fucking
jumped on Rosie's
disappeared
back
in a
and rode like
hurry.
an ostrich.
You don't just make a man that size disappear, right? But he was
He teleported.
I still
Right.
never found out where he went that day. He's like, you can't give up the secrets.
If you want to see me run, you just got to come to one of my ball games. I mean, but I don't like to run. I generally just hit it over the fence. So,
You know, I thought about it. Like, I was really planning on coming to one of those until that fucking dickhead ran over my motorcycle, and now I'm upset about it. But also, I don't actually want to watch it because then I have seen it, and it just removes all the mystery.
all the mist. Yeah. I get it. I get it.
So back to the
like,
event.
Like, oh, like you think about seeing a unicorn, you know, like, oh, that's cool. And then when you see one, you're like, well, no, now there's that. What do we do now?
Well, I suppose.
Yeah.
So back to this event.
Yeah.
What event?
The Ottawa High Hookers pay-per-view one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like anybody that's actually watching this dumb shit to watch that. Watch any of those matches from the event that had Matthias and I doing the live commentary.
Yeah.
Send some feedback into the comment section if we can, because if people think that I should be continuing to do this, maybe I will. I don't like it. I don't like talking to people.
I think you should. Honestly, I think you should start doing it. Like, just become like the bearded Joe Rogan of arm wrestling, right? And just do the commentary. Well, you already got the podcast, right? You're already halfway there. You're halfway.
Yeah,
there.
well, I mean, Joe Rogan wish he was this cool.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah, and you hunt too, right? You've eaten elk and shit. Like you're there.
I got
man.
a bald head. I eat fucking wild game. I got fucking tattoos. I smoke cigars on the podcast.
Yeah, you just got to get like weird Hindu tattoos now, and then
I got fucking crazy people saying weird shit all the time on here.
Yeah, it's true enough, man. Yeah.
These people.
I mean, basically, me and Joe Rogan are the same guy.
Yeah, more or less. I think you're
You're like
taller
the-
though.
You're like the Wish Joe Rogan.
You're like Joe Rogan's Down syndrome second cousin.
Yeah,
I stand by that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Like, even if you have even if you get to the point where you have a fraction of Joe Rogan's wealth, like, you're fucking dirty, rich, loaded, right?
There is no fucking way I would ever achieve that kind of success and still maintain being alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta
If
go
you gave
Illuminati,
me
man. You gotta sell your
5%
soul.
of Joe Rogan's assets, I would be calling the Betty Ford Clinic and arranging a stay in 3 months. I want rooms for me and at least 10 of my good close friends.
Oh,
Be there soon. You know what? Better make it 5. I don't think we're all gonna make it.
Yeah. That is right.
That's why you started with 10, so there's like at least one at the end.
I mean, crazy Uncle James probably gonna overdose from like beer before that or whatever.
I thought Crazy Uncle Jim was off the hooch.
Man, my detox. But I got like a little pint.
I just have some detox liquor. That's all. It's just a bit of detox liquor.
Exactly.
it's like I water it down with orange juice. It's not even
He
like
keeps
liquor.
telling
at that
everybody he
point.
just has a pint for tonight, but he hasn't touched it.
I drank half of it.
It was already empty when you started. It keeps getting fuller. Like, what are you just spitting in it to fill it up? Fuck. It's not a
It's
spittoon.
Spittoon. Yeah, just
Fucking
spittoon.
badger milk. It's very concentrated badger milk. Got it straight from the tit.
That
Badger
is
milk?
powerful stuff. I will admit that. That badger milk is potent.
It's
I hope it's
male.
not from your mom's badger because that shit tastes
Yeah.
terrible.
Who's talking
Man.
about the mom's
It's
badger?
male badger milk.
Yeah, I was gonna say male or female. Yeah, that was the next one.
Yeah. Makes a big difference.
The consistency.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's a guess I I need to drink more because I'm a little bitch. But hey, cheers to all you.
Powerful.
I don't cheers to enabling, Jim. I think you need to get yourself into a program.
I'm in the program currently. I was supposed to go tonight, but I was like, Evan show's on, so
All right, so I got an issue
I'm
here.
not even lying. I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to do like rehab things for outpatient on Zoom or whatever from like 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And I told the
I
lady,
can't support that kind of fucking sobriety. Jim, you need to shut the fuck up like this. All right. And also, who the fuck is it that just joined this call with fucking Big B's name? It's like they tried to replicate him, except made him like fit or something. And says stupid things that he would actually never say.
Allegedly.
What's this?
Like Big B looks like Big B, except just like in better shape. And he keeps saying things that he would never say.
In the chat?
No, the guy on the video right now with us.
I just see Big B. Is there not somebody else?
Well, why does he look smaller? Like he's fit or something? And why does he keep saying things that the Big B I know would never say?
I'm just
Next, he's
eating
going to
more.
tell a story about, oh, yeah, we were drinking last night, but the neighbors, they were playing their stereo a little too loud, so I called the cops on them. Like, I've never heard him talk like this.
Maybe he's moving down to medium B.
Telling people they need rehab and Jesus and
So,
You know
so
what
I
it
got
is? I saw
I got a
Paul being less of
DUI.
an asshole on his podcast, and I thought I'd just try it today. There
interesting.
it is. There it is.
I got a DUI a while ago, and I'm supposed to be doing this outpatient program, and it's Tuesday through Thursday, and it's 5:30 to 7 o'clock. And I'm
did
like,
I not already tell you I don't want to hear about your fucking rehab? I don't want to deal with rehab on this fucking show. I
anyways,
don't like
was
quitters.
listen,
Don't be a
I think-
pussy.
Exactly. I was like, listen, lady, I'm busy on Tuesday. I'll see you Wednesday.
Listen,
Thursday."
Linda. Listen,
Huh.
Linda.
Her name is Cindy or whatever, but she's like,
Calm down, Linda.
she called my fucking parole officer because I kind of sort of implied that she was gonna die before me because she weighs 500 pounds.
That slimy cunt.
She's like, don't you think? And she's wearing a muumuu dress, eating a fucking slamming down a burger in front of me, telling me that I'm gonna die from drugs and alcohol. And I was like, bitch, tell you what, you keep slamming down those burgers, and I'll sit here and drink a fifth, and we'll see who dies first.
Classic denial. Classic denial.
Yeah.
Anyways, I
Yeah,
got
we're
kicked
gonna
out
have
of
to
the.
kick B. Like we're gonna have to kick him. I can't deal with this from him.
I got kicked out for a little bit, but then I went crawling back because I was gonna go to jail if I did it.
Why don't you kick
See,
him?
somebody
so he
tells
can
me
get
shit
fucking
like,
rehab,
"Oh, if you
for
keep
fuck's
drinking
sake."
beers like that, you're gonna die." I'm like, "Well, keep talking to me like that, and you're gonna go first."
Fuck. You should kick him so he can get to his meeting or wherever the fuck he needs to be.
It's over now. It was over. I was supposed to be there at 5:30. It's over
Crazy
now.
Crazy Uncle Jim, you seem to have a knack for making stuff harder than it has to be.
No, I don't. I just don't like people telling me shit. I'm like, listen, lady.
Roy, that's because you're into really short, fat guys.
Roy is a really short, fat guy.
How
Right,
tall
I'm
is
pretty
Jim?
short. I'm pretty short. I'm pretty fat.
How tall are you, Jim?
And that's why you're making Roy harder than he's used to being.
Harder how?
You're giving Roy a boner.
Oh, you're right. Are you 3 inches? 3 inches.
He's got to be bigger than 3 inches, or he wouldn't buy the full length socks from me.
Mm-hmm.
He would be ordering
Dude.
from my ankle sock selection.
That comment that Uncle John made on about Roy's comment was hilarious. Roy said something about I should have pulled out 20 years ago, and Uncle John's like, pull out from what? Your sock?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Sock babies.
you guys.
Evil.
What people
Anyways,
talk about. The millions of sock babies that die every minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's murder, essentially, right? That's murder.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah,
Sock
by the
Genocide,
fucking
even.
billions.
No. Have you ever heard this? You ever heard this saying? If abortion is murder, then masturbation is genocide.
Oh, Speaking of weird, gross shit, you guys ever heard of humunculus?
I have.
Is there any way
Yeah.
that we could like not do this?
Uvula.
Wait,
Hey, Crazy Uncle Jim, you want to get back into one of your stories that I don't want to hear?
wait, what is homunculus?
I mean, I don't think I could ever not have a story. I always have one.
That is the name of my wiener.
But I'm curious about what this humongous thing is.
Uh-oh.
Now
He
I'll
said
never know.
What happened to Matthias? He is no longer
Fuck clue,
here?
man.
Uh-oh.
Guys that wanted to talk about that are just like gone.
Disappearing. I don't even know what we were talking about, so that's good.
Yeah, it's all fucked up. I think my internet's just dropping people or something.
Oh, Roy's back. He knows you can't get him out of there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking I think it's my internet.
Weird internet.